Hey everybody, I'm Richard L. Ugan, and today I want to give a talk about the First Amendment. So according to the First Amendment, I pulled this up on my computer, it says the First Amendment protects fundamental rights, ensuring Congress makes no law respecting an establishment of religion, prohibiting its free exercise, or abridging freedom of speech, press, peaceful assembly, and the right to petition the government. Okay, so that's the First Amendment. But what I want to talk about mostly today is the part about freedom of speech. And so I got on Google and I asked Google, I says, is it illegal to lie to people? And this is what it said. And you can do your own search and see what kind of answers you come up with. Um, Lying is generally not a crime in everyday life, but it becomes illegal, criminal or civil, in specific serious contexts like perjury, false statements to the government, fraud, false accusations, and defamation. So in those cases, lying is illegal. And I think most of us would agree that lying probably should be, because it doesn't do anything but hurt people. Otherwise, why not tell the truth unless it's your mother-in-law and she's on her deathbed and maybe you just say, well, you look great today. Um, just keep plugging away. Well, then we're just trying to be nice and be empathetic. So then I got creative and I said, let's add the word politics. Is it illegal to lie to people in politics? And I was quite surprised at the answer I got from Google. And it says this: generally, lying in politics is legal in the U.S. due to strong First Amendment protections for free speech, which seems to kind of go against what we just read on the other page. Even for false statements, unless it falls into specific categories like defamation, fraud, perjury under oath. That is very surprising to me. So in one case, like a person who's just ordinary like me, so if I lie to a government official, it's illegal. But if I'm giving a presidential address or I'm a congressman and I'm speaking before the House or the Senate, which is full of government officials, I can literally lie my backside off and it's legal. So apparently, if I'm going to be serious about running for office, I need to learn how to lie my butt off. I need to be able to say things like, hey, we're going to lower all your taxes. We're never going to pay taxes again. No property tax, no sales tax, no tax of any kind. And plus, not only are we not going to tax you, but our national deficit will be to zero at the end of my term. Matter of fact, I'll do it in 24 hours. It'll be clean slate and we'll all be good. Oh, and by the way, Greenland, we're going to take Greenland and we're going to take all the countries in Europe and they're going to be part of the United States. And we're going to have 72 states in the Union. We'll have to design a new flag. And my saying that apparently is absolutely legal, at least according to this search. So how do the American people who are looking at to figure out who they want to vote for, how do they know they're getting somebody who's actually going to do what they say? Well, actions speak louder than the words. Most of you know I don't care much for Donald Trump. I've said that he's doing some things that he made promises that he would do, and I don't disagree with that. However, much of my disagreement is with the methods in which he's using to get there, which I feel work against our Constitution. But after learning about our First Amendment and apparently what works in the United States, I guess I need to learn how to lie. But I'm not going to run based on a lie. I'm not saying that I can't be wrong in something that I say. I am not going to say that I can't change my mind from something that I say, because if you gather more information and get smarter on a subject, then if you are not willing to change your mind and you have this attitude that I am always right, then that means I'm probably never going to change my mind. And to me, that's not a good politician. But uh, but that's just what I think. So I find it interesting. First Amendment. Um, Guess I'm going to have to decide whether I want to sell my integrity um, for the purpose of a win, um, to fool the American people into thinking that I'm going to do all these things that I'm not, or do I tell the truth about what I'm actually going to do and how I think we can uh, do productive things and solve real problems and not have anybody have any interest in my ideas. So that's a big challenge for me. So that concludes my talk about the First Amendment. Love thy neighbor, and I know that we can do better. I'm nobody out.